Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here, and we're doing this close to server reset. So just remember, in a couple minutes, Sky Island pops off, and hopefully these buffs to the girls are not ridiculous, and it makes it to where we can't do shit on the bosses, guys. Okay, fingers crossed, right? Also, stream will be on Saturday. We'll do some Lovely's Journey. We'll do Sky Island and Practical Works. It's going to be a big stream. So please, if you're going to show up for a stream, show up this Saturday because we got a lot of PvE content that's about to go down that day. All right, guys? If you love that stuff, come by and stop for that. Of course, I have 4 questions today, but I made a 5th question myself, which is a question to you and a question for me at the same time. So leave your comment down below for that question. I'd love to hear from it. Don't forget, I need your questions for this 5 question Sunday video, or else I can't make them. So please keep putting your questions in the comments, guys. We appreciate it. Questions about the game, not about your account. I should say that like that, okay? All right, first question comes from Enrico Dalet. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But question is, do you think they will put Angelica in the next wishing capsule? I still need one Angelica to LB5 her. I'm going to be honest. I hate wishing capsule. It is a bait, and it is horrible. Some people can argue it's not bad for free-to-play players because they can directly target which ones they want. But at the same time, I think that playing the patient game and waiting for them to come out, and whether it be ruins or cafe or in the shards and stuff like that, you get it that way. I think it's the better way of doing it. Sometimes just playing the waiting game is a better way of progressing your account. But to each his own, you know? Both ways you can do it. As far as wishing capsules, I have kept asking them not to do it over and over again. I know I'm not the only person that's asked for them not to do it anymore. Because it's just a bait and trap, honestly, to tell you the truth. But I have no idea when they're going to do it again. And if they add it to her, they probably will, because if they do it again, they add it to her, they're just trying to get people to essentially get as many copies, get the whales to buy more, essentially, is what they're trying to do. Because then it makes them have to purchase more packs on Capsule Week, because they were saving all their capsules for Capsule Week, and then wishing capsules happen, they use all their capsules on that, so they don't have any, so they got to spend all their money just to get whatever new girl they come out with, especially if it's a broken new girl, which we don't know if we're going to get one or not. We don't know what we're going to get next, honestly, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. That's about it. I don't know, but we'll see. Next up, question number 2 comes from Shay Felly? Or Shy Felly. Shy Felly. Sorry. Is there currently a girl or setup that counters Vivian? I don't see anything as a direct counter right now. More of like a combination, but even then, it's not a true counter. So you can use Apates to keep them having no energy, per se. That way, she's not getting active as much. You could also, Teresa helps with locking her passives down on Vivian's. So let's say if the girl dies, like if you have an Apate on your team and she's marked with a Galaxy Mark and she dies at the end of the round, but your Teresa seals them, they're not going to put a Galaxy Mark on going into the next round because they're sealed, essentially. But they're still going to, if the seal's there when they're alive and they have the shield prison on them, the damage will still go through because it was already linked prior to the shield prison being applied to the Vivian, as we all know. So there's not really any big counter. Angelica's not bad at it. Like if you have a Galaxy Mark on your Apate and your Angelica's pinging the Vivian, that's kind of a good little thing, but that's RNG based. So it's kind of situational, and it's not really one thing can beat her. You need a combination of girls, and that's why Vivian is so good. She does so much. Yes, Teresa can hurt her a little bit, but at the same time, it's like pink sets on priests are still pretty overpowered, especially when you have 2. You run 3 Vivians, and you're getting all those heals from the cures. It's pretty strong. So we'll just have to wait and see if they come up with something that kind of counteracts Vivian, I guess you should say. Make it to where if the Galaxy Mark's on that girl, she does triple the damage back, and that damage can't be redirected, or some shenanigans like that, you know? We'll just have to wait and see. All right, question number 3 comes from Magwool. As a free-play player, is it possible to save up caps and seals for Christmas event, or should I save up again for the next anniversary event? So to tell you the truth, I know it's double release, so it'll be kind of hard. You should be close to getting 2K caps every time. So when anniversary comes up, you should be close to that if you've been playing for a while. I know if you just started like 3 or 2 months prior to anniversary, it's kind of hard unless you spent money. But free-to-play players should get close to getting at least 2K every 6 months. I've seen people do it. So it's just a matter of there's some guides in the official Discord on this. You can look at there. I know Renville does it. He just like does interns, and he refreshes them all the time just for capsules. And he's got a breakdown of how it is cost effective, and he can get 2K caps pretty quick doing that. Just focusing on that. So it is possible. Yes, you can do it Christmas and anniversary every single time to help progress your account. It's just like I said, a matter of being patient and being smart on what you do to build your stuff. So it's going to be a long road because you're free to play. Light spinners as well. Mini whales, mega whales, whatever you want to call them. Of course, they're going to buy stuff, so it's not the issue to them. But free to play light spinners and dolphins, they're going to struggle. They're just got to keep waiting. Play the waiting game, as I like to say. I did it for a whole year before my account. I popped off on mine. So I just sat there and I waited patiently, and then the time came and I just unloaded everything, kind of stuff, all the stuff I saved. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, next up comes from Water LP. What should I level first in advanced labs? I know it depends on which girl I have, but is there some stat that are better than others, like going damage up versus mage or Neff or like that? So the real question is here, did you finish your normal labs, right? You should only be doing your advanced labs if you finished all of your normal labs. And even then on your normal labs, I believe there's a guide in the official Discord somewhere. I don't have it in mine. I don't remember where it's at in the official Discord, but there should be a chart, or I think Sal has it on his Google spreadsheet somewhere on there. I believe it's in there, which there's a link to that in my Discord and the official Discord, and probably a bunch of other Discords that are floating around. There's probably, the link for that's probably floating in the Facebook page too somewhere. But essentially, there is a way about maximizing your go through on the advanced labs on which ones to do, and not doing just the first one to max, the second one to max, third one to max, fourth max 5, and going that way. I did it that way because I'm a dingus. But that's before I knew they had that chart, and before they were just start making that chart. Essentially, it was kind of just hearsay on that originally. So yeah, but there should be a chart on that. So you definitely look that up. It'll be helpful for you if you're just starting out. Now, if you're talking about advanced labs, I guess it's kind of what you're facing mostly. I set mine more up for PvE. PvP now, it kind of works with Angelica. So that's great. So because of Vivian and Apates in the meta, we really don't do advanced labs that much. It wasn't important because it doesn't affect them. So yeah, but now Angelica's out. It works for that. So you can do your Ranger on that. So, but all right, question number 5. There's no image to put down because no one asked another question. But I have a question for you. All right. I just thought of this today. But what is your favorite skin from each faction? And I mean ghosts, humans, monsters, fairies, angels, and demons. Put in the comments each one is your favorite. My favorite is, we'll start from the demon faction. Of course, is E&J's Christmas skin. I like that one. It's my favorite one. Probably my favorite in the game. We all know why. If you don't know why, twinsies. All right. And next up is Raphael for Angel faction. It's the Nocturnal Healer skin. It's the one where she's in the dress, the black dress. You know, the evening dress, I should say it is. I like that one a lot. I think that's my favorite Angel skin. Just like Raphael in general. I think her skins are all wonderful, but that's my favorite one of hers. But pretty much all of the... If I had to name like the top 5, all of the Raphael skins would be in there for mine for Angel, to tell you the truth. So, she's just awesome. Monster, I was looking through the monster skins and I'm just like, I don't really use the monsters that much and they don't really have any skins. Then I started going through the older girls and I'm like, you know what? Sylvia's Dream Clouds one, the one where it has raining and stuff, and the animation in the game, that was actually really nice and it's really cool. So I like that one for the monster faction. Fairy, it is, believe it or not, a very old skin and still one of my favorites to this day. It was my favorite when it came out for the longest time. Amazon's Ocean Breeze. It's her beach skin. It's a beautiful skin. I like that one. It's my favorite one. I know there's a bunch of other fairy skins, but that one's still the best one for me. Until they come out with another one. Jonah's skin's pretty close. Not the newer one they just put out, but the other one where she's in that dress, the blue dress. I like that one a lot too. It's probably my second favorite, but Amazon skin's the best one. Next up, humans. It's kind of a hard toss-up, but I really thought about it, and I was like, it's the new skin, Guan Yin skin. Like, it's awesome. It's a very good skin. Too bad she's not good, and I would love to use that skin animation in game. It's probably cool. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't really look at it. But, yeah, that skin's awesome. they did great on that skin. So hopefully they can do that for Meta Girls. I mean, Teresa's new skin is great too, but that Guan Yin skin is, yeah. All right. And lastly, Ghosts. There's a lot in Ghosts that I like, actually, but I was thinking about it. And I was going through all the skins, and I got to Gianna skin, and I got to the Autumn Twirl one with her tails. Looks like she's a nine. She looks like Ninetales, the fox. And I was looking at it, and I was like, I forgot about this skin when it came out. That was like just one of the most beautiful skins ever. The animations and stuff on it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Like, there's plenty in like Fenrir's alpha skin, the Vivian's new skin. Some of Valera's skins aren't that bad. There's a bunch of other ones that are really good in Ghost, but that one I was just like, they did a very good job on that, and I was very impressed when that first came out. Everyone was just loving that skin. That's my favorite one for Ghost. So, with that being said, my question again is, what are yours for each faction? What is your favorite skin for each faction? I'd like to know in the comments down below. Put them down there. And if you don't have one for each faction, that's fine. Just give me your top 3 that you like in the game or something like that. I'd love to hear your comments on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. Remember, the stream will be at 9 a.m. Central this Saturday. We're going to do it at that time because a lot of people liked it better at that time. It's early for me, but it'll be later for your European and in the Eastern Hemisphere and that stuff like that. So it'll be a good time for you guys, so you can all stop by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.